Alright. Alright. For those that believe I'm using a voice filter, here is the proof that I am not, and this is my actual speaking voice. So what I have is a motivational speech on my phone, and if the audio from this motivational speech is deep, that means I'm using a voice filter. If it is not, then my voice is naturally deep. Here is the moment of truth.
Conception of who they could be, and that conception should be.
As you can hear, the audio from the phone is still normal, and my voice is still deep. I repeat, the audio from the phone is still normal, and my voice is still deep. Now, that's out of the way. And for those that believe I am faking it, if I was faking it, there would be some strain in my voice. I'd be looking uncomfortable and things like that if I did this for too long. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Joker impression from one of the lines he said in a Batman film, I believe. And it goes something like this. I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. And then I can easily go back to my natural speaking voice just like that. So yes, this is the proof. This is my natural speaking voice for anyone that is wondering. What is good? This is Renegade X, back at it with some more content. And for this content, I will be talking about the Brickgate controversy. For those that don't know, it is about a Somalian woman that pulled off a hoax about getting hit in the face with a brick by a random guy because she rejected him because he wanted her phone number. And yes, it is all a hoax. In these clips, I will show you why it's a hoax and the information that numerous people have gathered. Before I show the clip, I'm gonna shout out to these content creators who provided the clips. Shout out to the Angry Man, shout out to the Poor Man's Podcast reviews, and I guess reactions. I didn't see the full YouTube channel, so I apologize if I messed up the YouTube channel name, and shout out to Passport OG and the other content creators that are in the clips. Let's begin.
Okay, TikTok, this is my last time talking about it. Black women, do not come at me because we uncovered the truth. Let me pitch myself down to a little guy. If y'all was on our live last night, y'all would have saw the investigation we did, the surveillance we did, the phone calls we made, the people we talked to, only to discover this was all a hoax. Now, her injuries were real. We still don't know how she got the injuries, but according to her, it was the brick. But, excuse me, after contacting the police, the internet contacted the police has no report of the incident. After the venue owner, right there where it happened, checked all of his surveillance cameras, he alleges nothing like this ever happened, that she just came out of nowhere with all these accusations. The guys that were standing around in this video says they never saw the incident. They just heard her screaming and yelling and yapping, and they called the police. She was out there acting crazy and ridiculous, and they just said they left when the police got there. But they never saw anybody hit her with the brick. So long story short, this woman does a lot for views, likes, and GoFundMes. Go look at her GoFundMe history. Go look at her viral history. She does whatever she can to get viral. And the internet is believing that she did sustain real injuries somehow, but she used that to make money and to gain fame through viral videos. And she knew it would work if she blamed black men. And look what happened. Black women lost their mind. They just start bashing black men all across the world because we're trying to hold her accountable like we did Carly Russell. I lost over 300 followers over Carly Russell, only to find out we was right. I lost over 200 followers because of this woman, only to find out we was right. So please stop coming at me with the craziness and know the facts. The facts is this was a hoax for viral views and the $32,000 that she's already raised on her GoFundMe, which she's done before. Thank you, gratitudes, and sorry about whatever happened. Nobody should be hit with any type of objects. Should not be violent in any way. Should be a peaceful coming of life. And find a different way to make money, baby girl. Find a different way to make money. It's women like her and Carly Russell that make it bad for real women, real black women, to get the necessary attention they need when they really have a real situation. Because these type of women want to play games with our lives because we are invested in finding justice for these people.
I'm sure y'all heard of the brick lady, the lady who claimed she got hit in the face with a brick after rejecting a guy, and she was upset because no men stepped in to help her.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watched.
Wait, literally. Not only was she lying about this situation, but she has a track record for using sympathy to scam people. The owner of the establishment looked at the footage and saw no evidence of a woman getting hit. Several people who work in the medical field have stated that her injuries are consistent with someone having an allergic reaction to something. This is an example of the exact allergic reaction they were talking about.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And this ain't even her first scam. She is a habitual violator. In 2020, she got $5,000 in a GoFundMe called Help Black Muslim Mother Pay Medical Bills. And you know it's her because her name is in it. This is a video of her from 2020.
Grew up and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
This is a post from her in 2022 saying she has a bunch of injuries and she needs money for her son's birthday. And the list goes on and on and on.
Literally 1 month later, she's seen asking for money again to fund a research project she's doing. Jump to February 2023.
Expecting a man to risk his well-being, his future, and his life on someone who does not see value in themselves or the man is asinine. That's a very asinine thing to ask. All I'm saying is protection comes with a little bit of sacrifice. It comes with a little bit of control. And me personally, I feel that what I have to sacrifice and the amount of control I have to give up is 100% worth it.
Hopefully you're familiar with the content creator Erica Lachey. Her content recently seems to be pretty much straightforward in the midst of the Brickgate controversy, but she's getting quite a bit of pushback showing the level of bravery she has continuing to make such content. This might be the worst take I've ever heard about the brick attack. Mammies Are Us responses to this video. What does this even mean? Everybody's so creative. Are you okay, sweetness? Is someone in the back seat? Wear yellow in your next video if you need help. Clearly, her comments are against the grain and she's going to speak on the kind of backlash she's getting from it.
I made a video about black women and preventative protection and how if you want someone to protect you, you're going to have to listen to them and try to avoid being in dangerous situations. And because you guys didn't like what I said, I received death threats. People wish that someone would bust my car window and pistol whip me. People wish that some people or that they themselves could find me and hit me with a brick. So I'll say this again, for the people that have sense, preventative protection is the best kind of protection.
Yes, this woman lied. She is a known scammer that has made up a bunch of situations, used a bunch of narratives in order to get crowdfunding. This Somalian woman is also a toxic woman. Because I've seen videos of her randomly hitting people in order to get a reaction out of them. She has insulted light-skinned people, insulted men, and basically said F traditionalism. And she is a feminist. So what is funny is, in fact, one of the video clips out there of her in the hospital gown crying after the quotations, injury quotations, talking about some I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Why did I deserve this? Meanwhile, you got all that stuff I previously mentioned, what you just did. So the fact that you say you ain't never did nothing bad to nobody is a lie. But, okay, let me give my opinion about all of this. Y'all have to realize that there are scammers, there are people out there who will use narratives that will manipulate you and etc. in order to get crowdfunding. And for those that remember this, there has been another woman earlier this year that has pulled off a hoax in order to get, well, she really wanted to get the attention of her ex-boyfriend. That's why she did this. Carly Russell, aka Jesse Smollett 2.0. You know, the I got kidnapped, was fed Cheez-Its for 48 hours. Yeah, she did all of that in order to get attention from her ex-boyfriend. They are broke up. And she just wanted him back. So all of the time and resources having police just looking for this woman, when meanwhile that time and resources could have been used to, I don't know, actually help people that really needed the help. So she wasted a bunch of time and resources from the police. See, this is why the believe all women thing is nonsense, it's stupid. Because that is telling people that every woman is just telling the truth and every man is just a liar. That is sexist. That is a very sexist thing, I'ma just be honest with y'all. Because last time I remember, men and women are human beings. Both are capable of lying. But saying just one gender is just always telling the truth, that just one gender is always lying, that is stupid. And yes, the black men that she blamed in the background were Somalian men. So of course, she has wanted to use this as an opportunity to disrespect American black men. That is one thing that ticks me off about this country, the constant disrespect of black men. See, black men in this country are not treated as human beings. We are seen as disposable objects, walking ATM machines, beasts of burden, punching bags, and etc. I am glad that there are black men out here that are speaking up on how they feel and what they go through. I am also glad that there are black women out here who understand and who are also speaking up about what black men go through, that see us as human beings and etc. And for the sister in the video that was speaking facts, what can I say? You were speaking facts. Salute to you and many blessings to you, because it is messed up that you were just speaking common sense and folks have sent you death threats threatening to harm you and etc. That is messed up. And I want to say this, you have a lot of toxic women out there in this society. And the toxic women hate the good women. And I'm going to also say this as well. You have women out there that will put themselves in unnecessary danger in order for a man to blindly sacrifice himself to take the blunt force of the danger that will either injure him or delete him. And what's messed up is that man could have a family. He could have a wife, children. The man could be someone's brother, uncle, etc. Like, people really out here believe that men are just disposable utilities instead of human beings. And that's sad. Now, if a man had a wife, and his wife was in trouble, like not in unnecessary danger that the wife put herself in, but just danger that just happened, yes, I can see that man protecting his wife because that is his wife. Or if his daughter was in a dangerous situation, the father will protect his daughter. But come on, a random woman that put herself in a dangerous situation and wants a random man to just, like they say, crash out for her is, nah, it's messed up. Because what that is showing right there is, oh, I can just keep doing this stupid stuff if a random man is going to take the blunt force and everything like that. Y'all, everyone has to realize that the world is a dangerous place. It is a very dangerous place. And before all this information that came out about the Brickgate controversy, about it being a hoax, I had two thoughts in my head. My first thought is, if she had really got hit by a brick, she would be bleeding or unconscious because a brick has a rough texture on it. If you put any type of impact, it will mess up your skin. Now that is a rough texture, because if I were to just stand up and fall back and hit my arm and rub it against a brick, like some of my skin would come off, like straight up. Now, my second thought is, if she had really got hit, why is your first reaction is to pull out your cell phone and put it on social media? You should have called the cops. But that is all I have to say about this Brickgate controversy. What a world that we live in today. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time.